You probably want to break that 25-minute barrier for 5K. But maybe right now you feel like you're in a rut. Now, what if I told you with just a couple tweaks, you could crush that goal and get the results that you've been dreaming of? Stick around because I'm going to share some serious knowledge, the secret to the sub 25-minute 5K. Let's go. Now, the knowledge I'm about to share in this video has helped me run a sub 18-minute 5K and also has helped my clients to smash their own personal bests. And I've been running competitively for years, running countless 5Ks under 20 minutes with ease. And I've helped runners just like you to break their own personal bests and run faster than they could ever thought was possible. And whether you're a beginner or an experienced runner, these secrets will help you find running much easier and you will enjoy running tenfold. And I know what it takes to get faster. And today, I'm going to be sharing those secrets. Now, let's go. So, let me tell you a story. So, every Saturday, there's this thing called parkrun. And I see this quite hilarious pattern. You've got these, I like to call them Christmas feast runners. The ones that clearly enjoyed a few too many mince pies over the holidays. And you see them line up at the start. They're looking all determined. They say 3, 2, 1, go. Bam! They shoot off like Usain Bolt. And I'm just standing there thinking, wow, I didn't expect them to go that fast. And then about, 300 meters in, I'm just cruising at my normal pace at the beginning. Then I start overtaking them and I just see them just gasping for air like this. It's only been 300 meters. It's a 5K, not a 100-meter sprint. And the thing is, I've just been warming up. It was just the start of the race. And it happens every single week and it just makes me laugh. And to be fair, I was in that position when I started running. That's the thing, when you get into these races or even more park runs with lots of crowds of people, is when the start goes off, everyone gets really excited, the adrenaline is rushing, and then you just start running really quickly. And the thing is, you don't realize that you're going faster than you think you're going. You're just carried away through the adrenaline. Now the thing is, it is a classic mistake. Everyone makes this mistake when they start doing races and just start running long distances in general. As I said many times before, running is a skill that needs to be improved. You need to work on your skill. You need to practice that skill. Now here's the secret with this, is the fact that pacing is what you should be doing. You should be pacing the start, not just running the start. And pacing is just so important. Pacing, I don't even know how to spell pace. Pacing is just so important for running, especially when you want to break your PBs and run through your plateaus for sure. So if you do want to break under 25 minutes, this is something that you just need to have. You need to pace. That's the thing. You can get away with it if you're running 30 minutes or just like 29, 28 minutes. You can get away with running off at the start and getting quite tired. But it's still, if you do want to get that sub 25K, or that 25-minute 5K, this is what you just need in your repertoire. So when I talk about pacing, I'll usually say when it comes to the 5K, and I specialize in the 5K especially, so you have to start slow. It doesn't matter. Always start slow, because what that does is it helps your body understand that you're running. So when you start slow, your body can start up its running mechanism slow. It's almost like a warm-up. And what happens is your body will not congratulate you, but it will reward you by standing, oh, I've been running for a couple minutes. Okay, let me enhance my running. So what happens naturally, when you're starting slow, you'll naturally and gradually, and not even on purpose, you'll gradually gain speed. You won't even know that you're gaining speed, but it's just your body doing it. You'll gradually gain speed. So what happens is when you start slow, think of this graph, right? So this is what happens. When you start slow, this is what happens. That's how the speed comes up with, this is how your body reacts to speed. And the thing is, you felt like you haven't sped up yourself. It's just your body doing it. Now, this is what happens when you speed up at the beginning. This is what happens, look. This is what happens. That looks like a W, but the point is, when you start at the very top, there's a big crash. And most people give up at this point. If you carry on going, then you will probably think the method of walking and then running is the best, but it just never works. And what happens is people who run like this will usually get times of 30 minutes, 35 minutes. And the thing is, that's because when you keep running at a constant speed without stopping, you will always be faster than the guy who sprints and then walks, sprints and walks. Doesn't matter what the situation is, every single time, even if you're running slower, constant speed is much better than erratic speed. Erratic speed never works. Only if you're training erratic speed to be faster with your speed. That's the only time you need erratic speed. Erratic speed never works. And the last thing that happens when you do gain that speed is eventually what happens is your brain starts playing games with you at the end, and you get really tired even though you're not when you see the finish line. So what you have to do is finish strong every time. Now if you follow these 3 things, then you are bound to get a sub 25 5k. Now one of my clients was actually stuck at the 30-minute barrier, and he felt frustrated, and he really just didn't know how to improve. He was actually about to give up running. But then after working with me, within just 4 weeks of taking my advice and taking some of my pacing strategies, and what does actually help your pacing is training intervals. So interval training really does help with pacing because it's more speed work and it understands how to pace. So if you really want to improve your pacing, do some intervals. But I did give him a lot of advice about how to improve, and in just 4 weeks he dropped his time from 30 minutes for 5k down to 22 minutes 5k. So in just 4 weeks he dropped his time by 8 minutes. That's an insane amount of droppage, if that even makes sense. Droppage sounds like droppings. Anyway, and in this 4-week plan, I don't want to say too much, but what I did was I customized a training plan for his strengths and weaknesses. I gave him pacing strategies to stop him from burning out. Now this one's really important. I gave him mental strategies to help him just keep going, and this one's really important as well. And he was just able to cut his time by 8 minutes in 4 weeks. I couldn't believe it myself. And the thing is, if he can do it, then so can you. And if you're actually serious about breaking your times, breaking past your plateaus and running easier for a lifetime, then I do actually have a high ticket one-on-one mentoring program, link in the description, and I'll customize a plan for you, specifically for you, for your issues, your strengths and weaknesses, to help you smash your 5k goals. And this will help you become the runner that you've always wanted to be. Whether you're aiming for a sub 30, a sub 25, even a sub 20, I've got the strategies to help you. Now click the link below for a free strategy call if you do want to work for me, and I'll see if it's a good fit. And the spots are very limited. I always get new clients all the time, so reserve your spot today. Now if you enjoyed the video, please do subscribe. Here's the thing, running isn't just about physical strength. A lot of the time it's just about the mind, and that's what's holding you back. If you want to conquer your mind and run faster than you ever thought, then click right here to watch the next video about how fear is the #1 cause for your running struggle.